Hello Asa. Today I am making my video like 45 minutes before it has to go up, but that's okay. I figured I'd show you how I make GIFs because I'm trying to make more GIFs of my research stuffs. I've already done the program that runs the simulation. So the particles have bounced around on the oil bath and I have saved where they were every single iteration of the program. And then what I do is I have this GIF graphing program, which what it does is it goes through and every 5 iterations in this range, it goes ahead and it graphs both the surface of the fluid bath and the particle is these little dots in the bottom. And then what it does is it graphs that. And then it also has here those graphs saved as PNGs. Let's see if I can shift click with one hand. Oh yeah, my mouse is wireless, so I can just go. Yes, we definitely don't want it taking a full second per picture. And we end up with this animation. So the goal here, right, is that in the program, I get a lot of numbers that I can look at, and I can even make some simple graphs. I can get stuff like a slice at one point of the fluid surface, and this is like the distance between different objects and their accelerations and all of that good stuff, which is good data, but sometimes I want to see like, okay, so what's the mode of locomotion? What's kind of the method? And this is really cool because this is showing me that they're writing in the crevices of the wave. The cradle is like a bowl shaped. It likes to stay in the middle of it. So it'll move forward a bit and that'll move the cradle forward a bit. But if it goes a little bit too far forward or not enough forward, it'll then be nudged into the center. And it's kind of in an equilibrium there where it's moving with the wave it's generating, while the wave is also corralling it into a stable position. And then this interference here is super cool. You can see that it goes constructive and then destructive between all of these different cradles because they have rippling waves, and they also have this spiky crest, which I'm not sure I could explain right now. I don't understand right now, but I could go through and do some math to explain. Those particles are kind of living in their own cradle, and then you can see that not only are the particles kind of shepherded to stay in an equilibrium point in the crater, but it almost looks like the wave fronts are shepherded to be certain distances from each other. You can see how the space in between goes through cycles of constructive and destructive interference, and I'd have to do more analysis on the numbers. But my guess is that that's kind of acting like a spring, where you got a particle that is, if it moves a bit forward, it's pushed back, and if it moves a bit back, it's pushed forward in these troughs. And then you've got these wave fronts, which I'm assuming if they move a bit forward or move a bit back, this interference ends up pushing them back and forth to stay at these distances. So just pretty, it just looks pretty. So all this is really just to say that it looks pretty, and I wanted something to kind of look into more visually and intuitively, but who really knows what it means? Asa, thank you for listening to me blabbing for what I'm going to assume is a longer video, and I will see you on Friday.